Greetings. Like, a lot of that addictive energy in the cards, is that a healing energy? Is that what they're talking about? Is that a healing energy? A lot of illusion and smoke and mirrors energy clearing in the cards. That's good. It's always good to clear out the smoke and the mirrors, I guess. I just saw a post on Reddit said, so how are we going to move forward after the floods in Kerr County, Texas? Kent Mystic. I thought, well, they say, and I don't know who they are, terror readers. They say that when you go up against an earth angel, that the light forces and the dark forces come together protecting that individual. And it's just basically walking karma or dharma. I mean, you can always find your 5-star reviewed path, I guess, if that's the choice that you take. But see, you've got too many toxic people on drugs, hiding their shadiness, probably stuff they do with kids. They don't want that to be known. And the sun kind of shines on all of that. So obviously they're going to attack the sun because they don't want you to know what they do on an island or their bedroom with children. And I don't have to worry about any of that. It's just what it is. I don't have those kind of problems. Not to say we don't have problems, but they certainly don't revolve around kitty diddling. It's just what it is. Anyway, when I see that on Reddit, how are we going to move past the floods in Kerrville? We can't even get the sage to burn. Hey, that's positive. That's positive now. It's just what it is. Anyway, that's how is California going to get past Lake Isabella earthquake on Mother's Day? It's kind of funny. That's my 20-year ex-wife's daughter's name. That's pretty funny. And then Hurricane Barbara, the first storm of the season. That's the step grandmother. That's what it is. Probably the church energy that's all in your cards. It's just what it is. They like to judge. They do. They like to judge. How are all the churches they got blew by Hurricane Barbara? How are they going to go forward? It's just what it is. How's the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving? How's he going to make it? he's doing better than all of you. I would think. Just what it is. I mean, that was an aneurysm, so a lot of that energy in the cards spell work, backfiring, causing people aneurysms, things of that nature. All right. Did anyone care about how the Earth Angel was going to get past the voodoo? I do remember the whole attack in the crown. There's a lot of that persecution. There's a lot of that persecution of the Christ consciousness heart chakra because they wanted the heart to stop. Just what it is. What was the clickbait earlier? 40 days and 40 nights in the desert. I did an 8-year karmic cycle. What are you talking about? It's just what it is. How are the karmics, now that the roles have reversed, how are they going to make it through their 8-year karmic cycle? Yeah, it doesn't always come the way you expect it, does it? It's just what it is. Let's see, what else was there? What else did we go through as we continuously told them to stop? And it's some great Gatsby trying to go take the money and run. Oh, that's right. We found the devil working through Pisces toxic X. That's not Pisces. That's Pisces toxic X. We found the devil that's working through and gave that to all the daddies on Father's Day. That's got to be one. Oh God, the devil's working through this mother. That's what it is. You can't change what. I do. I like what other people gossip about when it comes to Pisces. Right, talking about Pisces has done something that no one else has ever done, and those are the Pisces that I'm looking for. I want to work with Pisces that have done things that no one has ever done before. You know, they say the INFJ has done 6 impossible things before breakfast, but that's on a daily. They make memes about that shit. They make memes about that shit. So what did I, and so how are we going to go forward after the floods in Kerrville? Well, if you look on my community page, you'll see the United States with a bunch of blue dots all over it with forever chemical lawsuits. Yeah, forever chemicals in your water. What does that mean? Forever. And that's what it is. I mean, I can't do anything about that. But yeah, they did try to stop a transformation, and we made it forward. I do believe there was the energy in the cards of a Capricorn poisoning the Earth Angel. But that was years ago. We healed from that years ago. I can remember getting dosed in California. I went blind and deaf and still made it. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And that was in your cards too. So a lot of that they do. They want people to look like they're crazy when natural disasters are being named after them on holidays. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can thank you for the 5-star reviews. I can thank you for that. And I don't know, how do you go forward from 5-star reviews? Can you get a 6-star or step into your star energy? Is that what you do? Step into your star power? It works for me. Hey, thank you, Art. It's the art guy. It's just what it is. Artistic things. It's just what it is. Anyway, I don't know how they're going to go forward in Texas. We have a whole United States to worry about. Probably it's a global thing with, death cults being in charge during WW3 times. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. However, that's a them problem. That's not a me problem. That's not a me problem. Basking in divine healing energy. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Let's do a reading, shall we? God us all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. I said I'd be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. So I do remember a reader out of the UK saying that don't mess with an earth angel. when the earth angel calls judgment on the situation, the very air you breathe will work against you. And then now we've got, forever chemicals in the water, blue rain falling in Texas and California. Chances are, if you look at the doomsday map, California and all that shit, it's just what it is. They're all going to have to figure out how to work together like a colony of ants. They're going to have to herd together in the middle or get the fuck out. They can herd together or get the fuck out. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance is just here, there, everywhere, yonder ways. And it's what it is. A lot of that persecution of the earth angel energy, and that's my question is, when groups or herds or gaggles or covens or hives come together and try to persecute the earth angel over the truth, because that's what it is. They didn't want the truth coming out. So when they come together and try to persecute an earth angel on the ascension path, ascending up to the crown chakra, activating the crown of thorns, and says, this is spirituality, not religion. Well, dipshit, spirituality and religion, when you're talking about a crown activation, are the same thing. And if you take the two and put them over here, they both explain science as bipolar opposites. Every occult magician knows that. That's how they fool you, left or right-handed. And that would be the thing that really fits and solidifies in that energy of Pisces has done something no one else has done before, and people are speechless over it. It takes using both sides of the brain. So if they're left or they're right-handed, they're fucked from the get-go. There's no copying that. There's, hey, look at me, I'm a Xerox copy. Look at me, dude. And then we just put those on phone poles and let the floods wash it away. Simple enough. Simple enough. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. I mean, that's the thing, is it's gotten to the point now to where the truth coming out has been such a problem. Now people are going to have to work together, looking at each other as a bunch of trigger demons and full of shit liars, and that's fine. Just because the INFJ is a human lie detector and it's got people all up and it's got their panties in a wad. Oh, cool. Then you got a bunch of wadded up panties in your group. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind, and wonder why the fuck the INFJ moves in silence with harmony and balance, their most cherished possession, which is what the destiny was to bring harmony and balance to a planet that didn't want that. No, they wanted blue rain in their water. Cards in the upright? No, cool, we'll flip that around. It's just what you guys wanted a lawsuit so fucking bad. Cool. Now you've got the forever chemical lawsuit in your water. Look at that. Welcome to women who cannot teach you anything. That's what it is. I mean, when you've got Dolores Cannon that's been around since the 60s talking about the new earth, and now you have the Schumann resonance proving it beautifully. Chances are, if you don't match the vibration and rise with the Schumann resonance, you would fit what the Bible talked about as those left behind. So whether it's New Age or the Bible, chances are you're going to be left behind in blue water in Texas and California. Look at that. Spirit says health is upside down. What is health upside down? The death card? Congratulations. The top row is the 5D moving down through time and space to the 3D. Look at that. Ego deaths. Not only is health upside down, but so are their egos. The ego deaths are rolling out the red carpet. Look at that. Harmony and balance upside down. Spirit says there will be no harmony or balance. That's my question. I mean, when you have war angels in the energy, and you have Archangel Michael energy, which is known as an angel of death. I mean, protection. I mean, that's protection's putting an end to shit. Oh, we're going to come attack this person. Archangel Michael, that's angel of death. That's protection. So that's what it is. Yep. Fucking nothing they ever do will grow again. You think it's from the blue rain? You think the blue rain falling in Texas and California will stop a lot of shit from growing? It's just what it is. Like people, that's what it is. People got to have water. They're like 70% of that. Masculines in the upright. Look at that. We've got some masculines finally standing up for themselves. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Prayers have been answered. They're starting to see things the divine way, and I can't do anything about it being too late. I can't do anything about it being too late. Yeah, intuition. Follow your intuition. The hardest part of following intuition is the hardest part of intuition is following it, and most people don't have it, or they wouldn't be in the position that they're in. Look at that. That's what it is. I had to develop mine. I had to take a lot of time off. And I had to figure out, why is the truth such a problem for all these people? Well, the truth is generally only a problem for fucking liars and kitty diddlers. Don't forget the kitty diddlers. Do we need one on the end? Thank you for that. Underneath health, yeah. They initiated or attuned to the wrong thing. I hear there was a death cult initiation. That's what it is. And I mean, that's the thing, is when you try to unalive an earth angel in groups of humans, do the angels try to sacrifice groups of humans on earth? I mean, it's a good question to ask. How do we move forward? Well, I don't know. You got readers in the UK talking about the very air's going to be working against these people. Truth in that. Look at this. Ego deaths with the truth coming out. Congratulations. Upside down harmony and balance. Yeah, we'll continue calling our power back, our cleansing, healing, sun star energy. It's just what it is. It's what it is. You gotta have some kind of wits about you to filter out your water. We're not fighting a bunch of spiritual things that aren't growing. That's what it is. A masculine standing in the upright, being supported by the manifestation of all this failure from the past. Look at that. Prayers being answered in the spiritual world. Yep, keep distancing those karmics. That's what it is. That's the whole point of what comes around goes around. They cannot come back into your energy because they've already got karma. So it's just a double negative. It just adds to it. Intuitive awareness in the upright, yes, and a bunch of dark hearts supporting intuitive awareness. Imagine that. Imagine that. The truth always wins. So we've got an initiation or attunement upside down, and health is upside down. Look at that, all over money. Money is supporting a death cult and and the initiation thereof. Cool. Ego deaths are over top of the truth, and we will keep nurturing that. The more ego deaths, the better. The more ego deaths, the better. Harmony and balance is upside down. We're taking our power back because of black magic. Imagine that. Yeah, the truth of the illusions, the black magic, the voodoo. I mean, that's the thing. I would assume that if going against the earth angel causes the very air you breathe to work against you, like they say, whoever they are, it's just what it is. I mean, when you use voodoo on one, it's what it is. Game over. I can't do anything about that. It's what it is. Go talk to your attorney about your forever chemicals in your water. I'm not fighting any of that. It's what it is. Keep changing that consciousness. It's just what it is. Right? Masculines stepping up to the plate over top of a manifestation of removing negative energy. And I mean, that's what we have to ask is if you've got that many negative humans running around that aren't going to, I mean, because you got to think, what kind of chemicals are these that are forever in the water? Are they the kind that no weapons formed shall prosper? Are they those kinds of forever chemicals? The no weapons formed shall prosper. Weapons may be formed, but they won't prosper chemicals. Is that what those are? Moving forward, prayers have been answered, and we're distancing those karmics because they're frenemies. That's what it is. I can't do anything about a bunch of frenemies running around. Oh, God, we thought this would never happen. Well, yeah, that's what you get for thoughting. that hoe over there. You should have been thothin instead of thoughtin. Intuitive awareness is in the upright, supported by a bunch of dark hearts. 2 cards came out at the same time. However, I'm not going to take it because its emotions are upside down. People's emotions are now forever chemicalized and upside down. However, if you come over here to the upside down health, the initiation that went horribly fucking wrong with this death cult, all over money, it's being supported by, here's my card, higher consciousness is supporting all of that. Oh God, we thought we were going to get away with it. Yeah, well, you thought wrong. You thoted wrong instead of thinking right. So, ego deaths are over top of the truth. We will keep nurturing that. Yeah, it's got these women upside down, and that's fine. I can't do anything about a bunch of women unhealed and upside down. The truth's been out. Did they not seek the truth, or did they seek to destroy love, light, and truth? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Black magic was used, and yes, I have no compassion about that shit backfiring on them. That's what it is. Like, you can't. What can you do? It's called the morning star energy for a reason. Not mourning like, oh, good morning. No, mourning like, oh, I'm sorry. You're just not going to make it. Sorry. Sorry. Black magic backfiring onto you? Yeah, no. Black magic backfiring on you, that gives you shit like the wrong dead dad for Christmas and Lake Isabella earthquake on Mother's Day. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Change my consciousness? Absolutely. Families are being flipped upside down, and it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. They focused on trying to destroy the healer instead of healing. Oh, imagine how that's going to work out. Yeah, warning. That's what it is. That's what it is. Now you've got all of your influencers trying to save face because they've been telling you how great everything was going.